Sean.
No, whatever Sean says, I agree. I seen him on the show before. Thumbs up from Johnny Smash.
Yeah, he's a very passionate guy. I really think he should go into politics. Actually.
And who happens to be this young lady here?
We have
Chanilleza. I stole those words out of your mouth anyways.
Okay.
And she's, just to let you know,
okay,
she is a Whitby finalist for Idol, and she's very talented. I've actually had the experience of seeing her at Catch a Fire, which is a monthly artist showcase, and I was so impressed that I had to bring her on the show.
Wow.
But her talents alone bring her on the show. It's not because of Johnny Smash.
No, actually we heard her. You sound great in rehearsal. So welcome, Chanilleza.
Thank you.
Is that your real last name, Za?
No.
Okay.
I actually, my name's Chanil Blair, but I go by Chanilleza, yes.
Where did the Za come from? Where did you get this inspiration?
Great story. Actually, when I was in school, I think maybe grade 10, grade 11, you know how kids come up with like their own kind of words and whatnot, right? I like to say za at the end of like everything I say. So like whenever I was like, wow, za. So everybody was like, Chanilleza.
Oh,
so
cute.
There it is.
Okay, great.
That's great.
So we talk about the beginning of the name, but what's the real origin of your story? Because I see you with a guitar. I know that you have a musical background in your family. Where did it start from? Did you just pick up the guitar? Were you always into music? Were you forced into, like, you have some people like, my kid's gonna take this, my kid's gonna take that. How did it work for you?
My parents were like, you have to sing. So no, I'm totally kidding. No, my mom's a singer, so
right.
And a great one. Heard her back.
She's
amazing.
So whenever I was a kid, she would always sing to me, right? I got a little older and I started realizing that I actually do have a talent with this, and I realized I can't do anything else but sing, so I wanted to pursue my dreams. And
so do you play any other instruments other than the guitar?
No, just the guitar. I know a little bit of
piano
things on the piano, like Twinkle Twinkle a Star maybe, but that's about it.
But you know what I think is really cool? A lot of young artists do not play instruments, they just sing. And not that I shouldn't say just singing, but they're a soul singer. That is the only thing that they do. It's really nice to see that you can do, the whole Sheryl Crow thing, I guess,
Yeah, it's really fun. I get to write my own songs, so.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You get to write your own songs. You also get to do one more thing on stage, too. Do you play on stage as well?
Oh, yes, I do. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, so that's, I think it really adds a whole nother element, because now you can do the two things, right? There are probably times when you're just singing, or do you always have the guitar with you?
I usually always have my guitar with me because it's more my style, but I do sometimes just the singing and like the full-on performance, going all out kind of thing,
Well, the guitar sometimes can be an obstacle too, right? If you want to connect with the audience and you want to walk around the stage and move around, you can't do that when you have the guitar, right?
Yeah, that's what I find. It's a little hard. Well, at first it was harder to deal with because I was just getting out into the field, doing the singing and playing the guitar. So now that I have a little bit more experience, I'm learning how to actually use my facial expressions to connect with the audience, because I can't really like stop playing my guitar and like, hello everybody, right?
Yes.
No, I gotta use the facial expressions, the eyes, like the smiling, all that fun stuff. So
once you get bigger, and then you will be going back and forth a little more, probably be playing with the audience a lot more, so you probably will be doing a lot of stuff without the guitar.
I definitely think so, because once I have my original songs too, I'll have my tracks in the background and I'll have my bands to help me out. So excited for that.
Wow. So go ahead.
Well, I just got a signal from somebody that we're supposed to be looking for, right? So I got the ins if there's a reward for Hugh Riley.
Okay.
What we're going to do is cut the chit-chat and let the music talk. So do you mind if you can give us a sample of your wonderful music?
Of course.
So what song are we doing?
I'm going to do a cover called Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood.
All right. Sweater
Weather. It's one of my
Weather.
favorite songs, so.
Let's hope it's not sweater weather, though.
Oh, no, we just got out of sweater weather. So.
Yes. Goodbye, sweater weather.
Everybody loves some sweater weather. But here it is.
Okay.
All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves on my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity center. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. I'm in my little high-waisted shorts. Oh, he knows what I think about and even what I think about. One love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that I really want to tell you about. No, it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes. And if I may just take your breath away, I don't mind if it's not much to say. Sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to race the minute that my left hand meets your waist. Then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue cause you love the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hardest for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths, one love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that I really want to tell you about. No, 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 it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. Cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of the sweater. It's too cold, it's too cold, the holes of the sweater.
Thank you.
Nice job.
She's a winner. She's a winner. She's a winner. She's a winner.
Nice job.
Wonderful performance. Wonderful.
So let's talk a little bit about the Idol thing.
Okay.
So what's that all about? And
Whitby Idol, it's pretty much just a thing for like all the kids, 12 I think to 18 in
Okay.
Whitby. Pretty much just come out, sing if you can rap, sing those fun stuff. It's just a random thing they do every year. I don't know. My mom came to me with it. I knew about it before, but I wasn't really too into it. And then she
Okay.
came to me and she's like, "You should really try this." And I was like, "Oh, not a problem. Let's do it." And I decided to do it. It was my last year to do it anyways too, so I was like, might as well give it a shot.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question, and you sort of answered the way your attitude is, because a lot of people, they win stuff. Some people, they don't care. Other people, it's like that's their feather in their cap. Did you go into that event, and is your attitude when you hit the stage that I'm a winner and this is my destiny, or are you more relaxed and think that, okay, whatever happens, happens? Can I get your feelings on that?
Well, because it was Whitby Idol and I knew what it was about, I knew that there was not going to be a winner. It was just going to be a bunch of finalists.
Right.
And I was fine with that because the way I am, I'm a musician. So I feel like if you're truly a musician, you'll really appreciate other musicians.
Right.
And
Good
that's
for
how
you.
I am. When I'm in my vocal class and I hear those people who can sing, I cry. So when I was doing Whitby Idol, I was more just really appreciating the fact that I had the opportunity to perform with a bunch of other
Excellent.
young children with such amazing talents, because I was like, well, I'm not the only one, and look at all these kids we got in our town. So yeah, it wasn't really a whole I'm the winner here kind of thing. It was more
Right.
let me
So
do
you're a
this.
team player.
yeah,
Excellent.
absolutely. And there's
Excellent.
no winner? Is that how that works?
No
It's like
winner.
it's a finalist, and then I guess they do promotions. But in my eyes, she's a winner. Any which way. Where do you get? You did a couple of cover songs. I know you do original.
Yes.
I seen a video of you, and it looks like you're in your living room or your bedroom. Where do you find your inspiration from? And is there like a particular room in the house that you go to get inspired?
My bedroom. I love my bedroom.
And
That
the
is my
reasons
zone.
why where do you get the inspiration from?
Well, it's more just my zone. I like to write songs when I'm in my room by myself with the door closed. I have like a lot of inspirational things around my walls and all that stuff, things to keep me motivated. And it's just because it's my room, those teenage girl rooms, my privacy kind of thing. So yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, because I actually know your parents and I know their background and I know that you come from a musical family. So
Oh yeah.
the Canadian public wants to know, because I have my own personal questions, but the Canadian public wants to know, is this a blessing or is this a curse?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Tough one.
I'd say it's a blessing and a curse, but not really a curse. Because
Just tough on you, kind
it's
of?
just tough
Yeah, right.
sometimes, yeah. But then again, one of the quotes from one of my favorite movies, A League of Their Own, if it wasn't hard, everyone would do it, right?
Right.
So if I'm good at this, I have to realize that things are going to be hard sometimes, and if I truly want to do it, I have to push through the hard times and just get through it all. So.
Right. And where do you see your career or your destiny? Do you want to make, I know you want to make an impact on the music, but is there any social issues that you want to make an impact? Like maybe like, you have some artists, they're part of this organization, etc. Is there something that in your heart or that your mind that you feel very strong about?
I feel very strong about keeping things myself. I don't really want to go into the industry and be changed, and that's usually what happens. And well, from my perspective, I can't really say that it's what the artists want to do or not, but I personally feel like if I want to do something, I don't want to be changed and forced into doing something that I don't want to do. So I want to be liked for what I do. I don't want people to try and change me. If you like me, then that's what I do.
So you want to stay true to who you are.
True to myself.
Excellent.
What do you like to write about, Chanilleza?
A lot of things. I usually write a lot about being okay. I'm a teenager, so I know that it's really hard being a teenager in high school and all that stuff. All the songs that I write, I really want to get across to the kids that are teens and that have hard times that you're gonna be okay. It's just a small part in your life where things are bad and you'll be better.
So you'd say it's more positive?
More positive, yeah.
It's interesting because I don't remember being that wise when I was 18.
Yeah. You seem to be very ahead of your age.
Yeah,
and
I just
your
want to
maturity.
keep the mindset on all the good things instead of the bad things, because that's what a lot of people do. They like to dwell on all the sad stuff. And
Yes,
what
and there's a lot of that.
Do is stay positive.
Yeah, and there is a lot of that. So it's tough because there seems to be more negativity in the news than there is positive. So do you find that a challenge for you? Do you find that it's a responsibility, or you're a role model in some ways, especially if you're because you're getting towards the end of your teens, and if you're looking to say give this message out to younger teens, do you find that that's kind of like a responsibility?
Yeah, I take it as a responsibility on myself because that I want to go into the music field. I feel like it is my responsibility to come out with songs that are going to help people. I'm not just going to come out with songs that no one's going to be interested in, right? So if I'm going to have a purpose, I think my purpose would be to help other people.
Beautiful. Now, just before we go, because we only have a minute left, some of your inspirations and your, I guess, idols, who would they be? Who are you?
I like the powerhouses of the music industry, like Demi Lovato, Whitney Houston, Christina Aguilera.
Wow.
But what a lot of people don't know is I love the rock genre and post-hardcore and alternative metal and all that stuff. So Johnny Craig is my idol. I love him. I absolutely love him. Oh,
wow.
Goodness. And rock bands.
Like rock bands like who?
Emarosa, Dance Gavin Dance, Pierce the Veil. I could go on for days.
Wow. Wow.
I love Warped Tour and all that stuff. The moshing, that's my life.
Wow. So when you have a full band, is that what we're going to see? Some more of that, or more of the Whitney Houston stuff? Because there's a bit of a difference there.
Well, the way my voice is, I can sing really anything, but what my style is more soft rock, kind of alternative-y acoustic stuff. So when I do have a full band, maybe I'll come out with a harder song because that's what I like to do.
Nice.
We don't know yet.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for.
You.
So, what's next for you? Or do you have a website? Do you have any contact information?
Yes, I do. You can check me out on YouTube, Chanilleza Music, and my Facebook is Chanilleza Music as well.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Beautiful.
so we're gonna. If I have one moment, please. Coming back to Sandra's question, and I really wanted to ask you this question because I had an incident happen to me the other day on Facebook, and it was about a gentleman by the name of Paul Robeson, and Paul Robeson was one of my heroes along with Bob Marley. And a lot of people say, well, Bob Marley's a hero because he does music, but Bob Marley is my hero because he refused to get his toe amputated. So Bob Marley died for what he believed in. Yeah. Paul Robeson was not only an artist, he appeared on stage as an actor. He was doing Shakespeare. He was a political activist, and he was also an athlete. And he was doing it at times when black people weren't exactly accepted in the theater. They had to come through the back door. And there was a time they called the Harlem Renaissance, and he was very instrumental in this. Do you have a hero? And you also spoke about your favorite group, Emarosa?
Emarosa.
Right. Yeah. How are you going to get your niche in the market, get your name out? And is there a particular hero that you like that might be music or away from music? Is there somebody that you look up to? Is there do you try to emulate Joan of Arc or maybe Mother Teresa, for just to give you an example?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go back to Johnny Craig. I did say him for Ethan. He's not just my hero because his voice is so amazing for what he does. he had a lot of struggles in his life, and he's been picked on because of those struggles, drug addictions, this and that, scamming his own fans. But
Wow.
the reason I love him is because he knows that he's messed up, and he knows that he wants to be in this music industry to make other people's lives better, because he knows that these songs are what help people, like they've helped me. So
Wow.
Very interesting perspective.
Yes, I think the world needs more people
who
like
would
you.
love a drug addict who scams their fans, right? Other than me.
But you know what? At least he's true to himself,
Exactly.
right? Which is,
Right.
I mean, you'd rather that than somebody pretend.
And he's
pretend to be
always
somebody
stayed
they're not.
positive. He knew he wanted to help, and he got his
Awesome.
way out. He's all clean now, so
Awesome.
I love him.
Awesome.
Great. It was a
Awesome.
pleasure having you. We're going to
Thank you.
outro with a song from Chanilleza right now. And look out for her. She's a winner all
And
day.
who are we coming back with? I think Donna. Is Donna next? Donna Kukonge?
Yes.
And did we find Hugh? Is Hugh coming back?
Still a
we
mystery.
found Hugh. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you. You're
awesome.
more than welcome.
Awesome.
It was my pleasure. Thank you, Chanilleza.
Thank you, Chanilleza.
Thank you.
And good luck.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. And though my heart can take no more, I keep on running back to you. Baby, I don't know why you treated me so bad. You say you love me, no one above me, and I was all you had. And boy, you know I really love you. I can't stop crying.